Hey guys, welcome back to the On the Wall podcast. I'm Kyle Varela, and this is
Me, Patrick.
every time, man.
The news.
We're gonna start with some news. We're gonna start with some
News.
I'm gonna do my kind of news segment is gonna be like a little quick fire weekend recap. So all right, here we go. Ready?
Sure.
City 2-1 over West Ham. The snowiest game I've ever seen with my own eyes.
I like snow.
It was kind of funny. It was actually really cool to see.
I like the snow.
The ball just didn't
Move.
decide to show up. Yeah, it didn't.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know how like the Nike and whatever, like they make the high vis ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Prem high vis ball is shambolic. Like it's just not high vis at all.
I think they focused too much on this year on the making a cool ball rather than a actual high vis ball.
But like it's like cool, but it's not even like that cool.
Really? You don't like the comic?
I mean, it's cool. Like I said, it's cool, but it's like whatever. You know what I mean? I think it's a ball.
All right. Do you think West Ham's gonna finish top four?
Like I don't want to be like scoring a comic ball. Like I'm trying to like score a banger with the nice ball.
I don't think the
with
players
Prem
care.
ball.
I think they're just kicking a ball.
I don't think they care either. I mean, I wouldn't care either.
So you think West Ham's gonna finish top four?
No, I think that's obvious.
Obvious.
I think it's very obvious.
Who's fourth?
If I speak, I'm in big
That
trouble.
team over there?
No. I'm not saying that.
Okay, fine.
There's so many options. I don't think West Ham finished fourth. There's just listen. They're gonna get an injury or two eventually. They're gonna, this. We'll see. This winter period's gonna really test them. From now till like February. This is like when Europa League like kicks you in the butt because there's so many Prem games and everything. We'll see.
And the cups are coming to the close.
We will see what they will do.
Okay.
And they're also in Carabao Cup. You're right.
Yeah, they knocked us out.
Lol. Yeah, that's true. That's unfortunate.
Messi 3 assists in a win versus Ron. What do you think? What do you think about Messi, sir? Hey, wait. But before I ask, what's your nationality?
3 assists.
What's your nationality?
I mean, this was probably his best game so far for PSG.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah. What's your nationality?
Wasn't the other team playing with a red card for?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they were playing with a red card for most of the game.
Okay. What's your nationality?
Why does that matter?
I'm just curious.
Why does that matter?
So the viewers know.
Why does that matter?
There's
no bias here. I'm just telling you how it is.
I just know, just so the viewers know.
Bit of Polish. But that's
I know. I'm just asking. It's good.
Okay.
Barcelona.
I mean, they had a red card. I'm just like.
Did they actually?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did.
Messi's
Saint Etienne, I'm pretty sure had a red card.
It's not Saint Etienne. It was around.
It was Saint Etienne.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
It's both the same shambolic teams.
Yeah, good
Farmers League.
Good for them.
Okay. Red card merchant.
Okay.
Barcelona 3-1 over Villarreal. Depay had a goal. It's pretty good.
It was a nice goal.
You see it?
Yeah, I did actually
Little
see
Meg.
it. Little cheeky Meg.
But
I'm like curious, like why? Like I watched the goal and I'm just like, why would you meg him? Like in my mind, like the way the defender. I don't know I think it was on accident.
Yeah, me too.
Because I was looking at the position he was in, and it's just like naturally. Why wouldn't you just like the defender already lunged, like his body's like in the near post basically. Why wouldn't you just like put it far post? Yeah, like easily over his leg. Like it's from that close. Like that technique is like not difficult.
I think he did it on accident.
I think he shanked it.
And then he played it off as like a Depay flair thing. Like he thinks,
Whatever. I mean, Coutinho was apparently
decent goal.
He was all right. Wow, he scored a pen. Good for him.
It was a pen. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
it was a pen.
Decent pen.
He won the pen as well. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember seeing that.
So
a little bit of a.
So Coutinho, Ballon d'Or next year, guys.
He's back.
He's back
to his Liverpool form.
Back. I don't think he's back.
No.
We'll give it some time.
I'm more interested in the two absolute shockers that Depay missed. He had he had 2 sitters.
That whole game, like they had so many chances. It was like, kind of.
I don't know. Depay's getting a lot of praise for being Barcelona.
He is low key carrying them. I'm not gonna lie.
A little bit. He's scoring a lot.
He is kind of carrying them. So
I love seeing him do like all this and everything like that.
Well,
and then he misses shockers.
Yeah, that's true.
I just like seeing
every great striker misses chances.
I mean, yeah, everyone does.
How many can you put in?
Funny. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
United 1-1 Chelsea. Who do you think? Which of the two teams do you think was robbed?
Chelsea definitely dropped 2 points. First of all, Jorginho, what are we doing here?
Here's in the grand scheme of things, yeah, they dropped 2 points, but if you watch the game, like, they shouldn't have been getting anything from it. They were shocking.
What?
They were shocking.
They just can't put their chances away. That doesn't mean they shouldn't be getting any. Like,
they don't deserve to win that game.
They 100% deserve to win that game.
And before the game started,
Manchester United was a passenger for like 80% of the game.
Yes, they were parking the bus. I agree.
They were passengers.
Yeah.
And then if Jorginho doesn't make that mistake, which is like what are we doing here? Like, that situation shouldn't be happening. If that doesn't happen, which it shouldn't have, like I said, it's Manchester United don't score.
You know what
and Chelsea and if Lukaku plays, in my opinion, they definitely score another goal, because Timo Werner, I repeat, he needs to go, like, now, for Chelsea's sake. He needs to leave. I don't care if it's a transfer, a loan, or any. He needs to go.
I think he needs to go back to the Bundesliga.
He is horrific.
I just think
so many chances missed. I mean, I don't know. Like,
I don't get it. He was so clinical at Leipzig. I don't know why he's like can't finish.
He's in his own head. Maybe we were just tricked. Maybe
it's a Prem
one
thing.
Season wonder. Well, it wasn't one season, but you know what I mean.
There's a few, yeah. I think back to Jorginho. In my opinion, if you are quote unquote the third best player in the world in the last year, how are you not making a touch on the ball there? Like, I don't understand. There's some high schoolers that can make that touch.
Okay, let's calm down.
It's a touch. It's a ball in the area. All you have to do is touch it forward.
I know. I think
if it goes any direction except, yeah, he does.
He saw the two Man U boys running right at him. It was just like, this is gonna be a problem. He tweaked so hard. Like, you know what? Like, just clear the ball at that point. Like, whatever.
Had it
back in. Anything,
shoulder, anything in that direction.
He did the worst thing possible.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. That's besides the point. Before going into the game, it's Chelsea's game to lose, and I would, in my opinion, yeah, they lost it.
They dropped 2 points.
They lost 2 points. This is gonna be for you to talk about, because I didn't watch anything about it. Arsenal 2-0 Newcastle.
I mean, slow first half. Bukayo Saka, though, he was the reason we won, to be honest. Sole reason, because what I liked what he was doing is we just weren't like quick enough throughout the whole first half. Like, it wasn't. You need that like sharp, like that quickness and sharpness sometimes in those moments, and they just didn't have it. And what he started to do is, like, what I liked is, instead of, he was going from right side to left side, which is just messing up, defenders, like not following your marks and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I mean, great finish from him. Hopefully he's back in the team on Thursday, because I know he came off injured. And I don't know, Martinelli scored a really nice goal.
Was that Martinelli's first game back?
No, he just hasn't been playing.
Okay.
He just can't get in the team. There's not enough like games for him to play. But like, I mean, like, I'm not freaking out about it. It was a nice goal. Okay. So you should be ready on the bench and come off and do it again. And that's, I mean, what else is there to say?
Are you
another 3 points? Just nice and quiet. Another 3 quiet points.
Would you prefer him being in the team
right now?
Yeah.
He's not getting in the team right now.
At all?
Who?
Is Smith Rowe playing right wing mostly?
Smith Rowe like plays on the left side and middle left.
Who's on the right?
Saka.
Saka.
Yeah, and middle is depends, Odegaard or Laka. I mean, he could do Smith Rowe in the middle and Martinelli on the left. Maybe he'll do that this Thursday, but I don't know. He can't get in the team right now.
Who would you rather see blossom into a big name player, Martinelli or Smith Rowe?
Smith Rowe.
Really?
Yeah, I think he can. He can.
I mean, I think both of them can.
I think Smith Rowe has a better arc right now. But I just wanted to say this. I don't think Alba should start against Man U. That's my opinion.
Where has he been playing cam or like center forward?
No,
role?
he's been playing center forward. He was shocking in the first half. Like that
Really?
that one miss he had with the post was so absolutely horrific. Like it can't be happening. I was thinking about it though. Like I personally would put Laka up front. He's been very sharp when he's been playing, and
Laka? You just said you don't want playing.
And I would have Odegaard and Smith Rowe with Saka.
Who did you just say you don't want playing?
Aubameyang.
I
said don't. I don't think Alba should start.
Okay, for some reason I thought you said Laka.
I don't care how much money he's on, how big of a player he is. If you're not performing, then you get subbed off for somebody else. That's how it works.
That's how the manager can assert his
Yeah, exactly. It's a big game too.
Yeah.
So
that's all I have. I think we're ready for your news segment. What would you like to bring to the table today, Mr. Patrick?
Okay. Where do I begin? So my anger has been brewing for a while now. We obviously know the shocking. I mean, like it's not even shocking. Like I don't know what to even say anymore at this point. We know who won the Ballon d'Or. Messi did. I have a lot of issues with it, but I understand. I guess. Like before I start talking about it necessarily, let's look at the stats. And before everybody's like, oh, if the Ballon d'Or is based off goals and assists, Messi would have won more. Listen, okay, let's calm down. Calm down. I'm just gonna hear me out, okay? This is off 2021.
This year, not 2020.
No, this year, guys, this year. So Messi did play 10 more games. Okay. 38-28, LEWA. Okay. LEWA did score 34 goals, and Messi scored 33. 14 assists for Messi, 4 for LEWA. So in total, Messi did have more, 47 combined goals and assists, than LEWA with 38. So he did have more goals and assists combined. But here is the main issue that I have, okay? Messi won Copa del Rey and Copa America, right? Okay. He got the La Liga top scorer, Copa America top scorer, and player of the tournament, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Or carried Argentina. Bundesliga for Mr. Robert Lewandowski, and top scorer, European Golden Boot. So that's and also the Clubs World Cup, by the way. So now once we've kind of understood what the stats are, I'm taking this from how these players are graded off of three situations, okay?
Okay.
Individual, number one, would be individual and collective performances during the year, okay? So individual, obviously that's you as a player, and your collective team, right, during the year. Mm-hmm. So the player class, so their talent, how how talented they are, and then overall judgment of the player's career. I have a big issue with number 3. Okay.
What's your issue?
Is this award for the?
Are those Ballon d'Or categories?
Yes, this is what is considered by the jury.
Gotcha.
So, I have a problem with number 3.
I can see
why are we considering their whole career when we're talking about 2021? This award should be for 2021, not for their career. That's ridiculous.
That makes sense.
So, he did end up winning 613 to 580. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough. But here's my issue with it, majority. The reason I see people giving me is he won Copa America.
Oh boy.
Is that not the reason?
That is what has been propelling him further in the race. If he didn't do that, if he lost to Brazil or he even lost in the semis, I don't think he's in the conversation.
Okay, fair enough. But you have to take a look at... this is an individual trophy, okay? For individual performances. Like, you're not awarding this to Messi in Argentina. You have to take a... So
Argentina
take
does
a look
not
at
even
this.
compete in the group stage if they don't have Messi. Top assister, top scorer.
Absolutely not.
What do you mean?
Absolutely not.
What do you mean?
Look at the players that play for Argentina besides Messi. That's still a formidable team.
Formidable, but they're gonna get beat.
By who?
I think they played Ecuador in the semis, and it was a close game.
That's poor. Really? Can you name me like 3 players from the Ecuador national team?
The striker Martinez.
Okay.
And Valencia.
He plays still. He still plays.
He's on the team still.
You're lying. He still. He still.
I'm
starts
sorry,
for
but
them.
he still plays.
I don't believe you. I need to fact check this. There's no way he still plays.
What are you talking about?
Enter Valencia still plays for.
Not the right back. The striker.
Oh, I'm slow.
Enner is a striker.
Yes, my bad.
And Estupinian, the left back for Villarreal. Okay, 3 players. Okay, I'm just saying.
Estupinian.
He's
compared to Argentina. Really?
Of course, I know they have a lot of big names.
Dybala, Martinez,
I'm literally talking about the game that they played. They played each other. Great.
Look at the caliber of players.
I agree. It's a lot better.
Maybe the coach. Why was it a close game then?
Because it was a good team. What do you want me to say? Why was it a close game? What kind of question is that?
That's a very good question.
Because Ecuador played well. Argentina didn't play to what their ability is.
Okay, well that's their
Great.
problem then. But
Messi scores and assists.
What I'm trying to say is that Argentina's quality of player to player is good to very good.
Okay, are you comparing this to Poland?
I'm about to.
I was gonna say
because how you can't. People will bring up the argument. Oh, what did he do for Poland, guys? Like. You can't be comparing people like Martinez to Milik. Come on, like I watch the national team every time they play, for the most part. Obviously, if I have something like work or something like that, I'm not able to. But when I'm available, I make time for it. Mm-hmm. And he is playing. Let me tell you like this. Do you know who their best defender is?
It's a man among boys. I know.
Do you know who their best defender is? Bednarek, relegation candidate Southampton. Okay, Bednarek, who was horrible on the weekend, horrendous. So you can't like
no,
it's
best
completely
now.
It's very unfair to look at it from that point. So, what I was gonna bring up, which doesn't bring up, and for me this is what should have pushed him over the edge. I understand that he won the Copa America, okay, but. To beat Gerd Muller's record in the Bundesliga, 29 appearances, 41 goals, that's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. And this is a personal award. This is not a reward for necessarily... yes, what you win is important and how you contribute to that. And yes, he was crucial for them to reach the final. Maybe not much help in the final, but besides the point. To beat Gerd Muller's record, obviously we don't understand how good he was, but from all of what the people that saw him play, he was the best goal scorer, basically. One of the best at whoever lived, like natural.
Every time the record gets mentioned, LEWA's like, I'm so honored to be considered with such a great name, you know. He's so in praise of him because he was great.
It's insane in itself. Like 41 goals in 29 games. Like, what are we doing? It's insanity. Mm-hmm. Obviously, that was the second half of the year, but that's when he won it in 2021. So I think that definitely pushed him over the edge. But even if we look at the statistics for international play. And keep in mind, I did mention who he's playing with. Like, Poland is not the strongest team. Both of them have 10 appearances, and LEWA has more goals and the same amount of assists. 8 goals, 2 assists, and Messi 5 and 2. So, yes, I understand he's playing against weaker teams in European qualifier. That is a very fair point. Teams like San Marino were in their World Cup qualifying group. Fair enough. But... to be with a weak team and still perform like that, I mean, I don't know, man. It's really tough for me to take this.
Yes, he's the only person scoring for you guys, pretty much.
For the most part, yes.
You have Messi who's assisting, and the past 2 assists, or maybe he doesn't get the stat, but he's creating goals for Martinez. He's creating goals for Di Maria. He's creating goals for Correa. They have players that are scoring.
It's a different type of player, though.
I agree, which is why I don't like the whole goal scoring comparison. Here's what I'll say. I'm not by any means a Messi fanboy. I'm not by any means a LEWA hater. I'm kind of in the middle. I honestly think LEWA should have won it, but I'm just gonna play devil's advocate. Messi, people only bring up Copa America for him because of the way that he won it. It wasn't that he just kind of was on a team that was really good and lifted the trophy, like Choupo-Moting when Bayern wins the Champions League, right? He's not. That's not what it is. It's not what it is.
Well, yes,
it's
obviously.
Messi literally creating goals out of nothing, hitting free kicks that are mind-boggling, scoring goals that you'd never think you see. Like, look at some of these goals he's scoring against actual good teams, like Colombia, like Ecuador. Good teams. Teams that would clap San Marino still. Teams that would clap Andorra.
But
I'm just saying.
The good goal argument isn't a very good
I'm not
argument.
saying that. I'm just saying it's the way that he won the Copa America. It's the way that he finally whipped up his team into shape and took them to their first international trophy in 28 years. It's the manner that he did it. The manner that he was able to, be. Here's the thing with Miller's record. Messi has a La Liga record for goals.
But you have to keep.
He has it, and he breaks his own record all the time. That's ridiculous in itself.
That doesn't matter though. We're talking about 2021.
He was the top scorer in La Liga.
Just like he was the top scorer in La Liga. Yeah, but he didn't break a record like that.
He has the record.
He has the record, but was that record for that season? No, it wasn't for last season. I know that. So it's out of the argument then. We're talking about 2021.
He set a record. That's pretty much all he has. He didn't do great in the Champions League. I mean, he got the Golden Boot, but his team got knocked out.
Of course. So
they walked the league in Bundesliga.
Yes, but tell me. In South America, list the best team to worst team. 1 through 3. Like top 3 teams in South America. Top 3.
Okay. Argentina, Brazil, Colombia.
Okay.
Arguably.
Top 2 is
Argentina, Brazil.
Right?
Okay.
That's that. Yes, he carried his team, but what I'm trying to say is that that's like comparing to the fact that Mbappe was in the World Cup final, right?
What?
It's comparable to that. It really is.
Explain. I don't know what you're saying.
Let me bring up maybe the Euros for the argument point. Raheem Sterling was crucial for England's success in the Euros.
It's not at all comparable. He scored.
How is it not comparable?
Some dinky goals that weren't the only goals they scored.
Was Argentina a favorite to get to the final?
They always are, just like England always.
Perfect.
Is.
So is that Copa America win really that impressive?
By the fact that they haven't won it in 28 years? Yes.
But are they a favorite to always get in the final?
England's a final for the World Cup every year. They don't do shit.
Okay, well that's the English bookies being the English bookies.
That's different. It's Argentinian bookies. Who do you think? Do you think England bookies make every odds in the whole world?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
I'm just trying to bring up the point that it is at least the third strongest team in South America. At least should be getting third place.
Correct. France.
So is it really that impressive?
France was the favorite for the Euro.
And they got
knocked out by Switzerland.
Exactly. So
I don't think bringing in odds has anything to do with it.
It does have things to do with it because you are the favorite. The odds show how strong your team is.
Okay, but you know what?
It doesn't show exactly. It doesn't show exactly what position you are, but it generalizes. If we take a look at the exact odds.
Okay, but I'm gonna counter argue
of the Euros and where and who finished. Yes, there will be some outliers, but overall, it is very accurate.
Okay, here's what I'll counter with that with. The gap from favorite to the bottom in the Copa America is pretty close compared to, there's only 10 teams Copa America. Compared to the top 10 of the Euros, huge gap. France, what's it like, 1 to 5, or I don't know what odds are like. And then 10 is probably like, something like Ireland or something.
That's not a.
or like
It is
Croatia
not
or
Ireland.
something. I don't know, something like.
That's not a fair comparison because you're comparing a 10-team tournament to like I think it's
I'm
a
just-
28-team tournament now.
Compare top 10 to top 10. Yeah, there's only 10, but I'm just saying take the top 10. The odds for Bolivia to win is a lot better than the 10th place.
Absolutely not. It isn't.
What? If we pull it up right now, it's going to be a lot closer.
I'll pull it up right now then.
I'm just saying the actual odds for the weakest team is a lot closer to Argentina than the 10th weakest team in Europe because the caliber of team is better on average.
The 10th best team
On average.
10th best team in Europe will shit on Bolivia. The 10th best team in Europe will destroy Bolivia.
I'm curious to see who top 10 is.
Look at the 10th in the Euros
Let's see.
with the odds. They will beat Bolivia. Who's the 10th team?
Croatia.
Wow.
I predicted it before.
So
Okay, look who's ahead of Turkey's ahead of Croatia. 9th place will get beat by Bolivia.
I think Turkey would beat Bolivia.
What?
I absolutely do.
What?
I think so.
They're shocking.
They have better players all around.
They have better players. Yeah, that's why everyone said they were going to be the dark horse, but they were shocking.
Okay, they were shocking at the Europe. They're horribly organized. They're still a good team.
They're not. What? How can someone be horribly organized but still a good team?
Is PSG a good team?
They're not a good team. They're a good team. They're not a great team.
So PSG's not a good team. So Messi and Neymar and Mbappe are not good.
They're good players on a bad team.
Why is a team bad?
As a team?
Why is a team bad? Let me hear. Why is a team
As
bad?
a team, no chemistry, no
and
management.
they're not organized.
Egos.
Wow.
Great.
Exactly.
Yes. That's what I'm saying about Turkey. Horribly organized. They're not a good team.
Okay,
That's why Bolivia's beating them.
They're not beating them.
Oh my goodness.
They're not gonna beat them. Bolivia's not beating Turkey. I cannot name you one Bolivian player.
Me neither. But
Exactly.
I know they're a decent team. They're not great. Okay?
Messi's,
but they compete.
Messi's scoring a hat trick every time he plays Bolivia. Great team. Perfect hat trick against Bolivia every time.
I'm really curious to see what the actual. Okay. Turkey was plus 4,000 odds.
Okay.
I want to see which.
And Bolivia was. I'm
I'm
gonna guess plus 10,000. So,
but
so-
the point still stands. I think I think Peru's worse than Bolivia, to be honest.
Peru, I would take Peru every day of the week over Bolivia. Wow. Peru were in the last World Cup, which was what, 3 years ago? Has Bolivia qualified for a World Cup?
I don't know off the top of my head.
I don't think so. I guess
Continue the debate in the comments. That's what I'll say.
seventh Ballon d'Or. I guess. I mean,
7th Ballon d'Or.
you have to keep in mind. I love Messi. I think, in my opinion, Messi is the greatest player of all time. But
Me too, yeah.
I think that he did not deserve to win this one. This goes like a little deeper than just the player to player for who won it. It's, I mean, at this point, the way I see it, the way it went down, it's like a bias almost, like Messi, like the Messi versus Ronaldo thing, all of that, and also they just, what's gonna look better on the paper,
I think
Messi
it's-
or Lewandowski?
I really hate that they gave him a Mickey Mouse award, LEWA.
The top that was the biggest FU award I've ever seen.
I know.
Here's
I wouldn't
my
accept that.
the thing that really gets under my skin is the fact that there wasn't a Ballon d'Or last year,
Yeah.
which really tests the integrity of the award.
Mhm.
How is there no Ballon d'Or last year? It was a normal season played. Just because the French league stopped playing, because I don't know why they stopped playing.
No, I fully agree. I don't think there's any reason, actually valid reason, why they needed to cancel the Ballon d'Or.
So
I think that's why everyone was outraged by it. I was like, what?
And I don't. That's what really sucks, because he's had an amazing 2 years, but I know it's only for 2021. And I clarified that myself multiple times before, but you have to. Inside of me, I do take in consideration that year ahead, because he did deserve it that year, and it almost in the way got robbed from him. So that's my biggest issue, is the fact that he should have won it in 2020. And it almost should have carried on to 2021 because it wasn't an award that year. Obviously, it's a 2021 award. You can't look at that, but it does not make sense. So in that, like using that same argument, you could say that the Champions League didn't count that year, which Bayern won, right? I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. I think it would have been perfectly fine if they gave out the award for last year as well to him this year. But I think that the journalists and then the people that take care of it, they're just too arrogant and ignorant to accept that they made a mistake by canceling the award and couldn't like accept defeat. Do you know what I mean by that? Like they couldn't turn back on their choice
and also
be
like it would go against their Messi Ronaldo agenda.
Of course. So it's just like it's so silly.
So I think this goes bigger than just LEWA because you think about it like. Obviously, you can't take anything away from Messi and Ronaldo, but let's say like they didn't exist in this era. How many Ballon d'Ors would Luis Suarez have, or someone like, like Modric or something like that? Like, it runs bigger than that. Like I know they had obviously they're amazing players and they have great careers, but it's like wow, you think about maybe LEWA would have like 3 Ballon d'Ors by now.
I mean, of course. I mean, you can't like dismiss their brilliance that there was, but there was some years that should have been swayed, and I think that this competition, like how seriously could we take the Ballon d'Or? It's getting voted by journalists.
Just like
it should be only voted by players and coaches.
Like Johan Cruyff said, it's just a bunch of journalists and people who are voting for their friends.
It's outrageous. Like Van Dijk should have clearly won that year. He should have won instead of Messi, and he didn't.
I hated that.
Which is insane. Because you think of Messi and you think of Messi as a whole. You have to think of Messi as Messi 2021. And nobody's going to talk about how his PSG transfer has gone so far. No? Anybody want to talk about it? I don't think so.
Journalists are just
I'll keep it shush just so, your Ballon d'Or argument is better or whatever.
Journalists are like, they don't want to look at it.
It's absolutely shambles, but, we move.
Yeah.
All right. I'm done with that. Actually, am I, though? Would you like to do your hot takes, sir?
Yeah, we're going to
restart
it.